Hi friends, all the titles which you have seen earlier in this video are true. So whenever we make a travel, it makes me speechless. But then it turns me to be a storyteller. Yes, this is a story for today. Last week we posted a video on weekend getaways from Bangalore about Shivanasamudra, Gaganachuki and Barachuki waterfalls and the scenic beauty of the area surrounding. And this place didn't only provide us a refreshment but provided a great platform for learning. Now let me tell you what we have learned from here. As our title says, something about power plant might not be interesting. Now let me put this in an interesting note. This power plant, which is in Shivanasamudra, is a hydroelectric power plant which uses the velocity of water to create electrical energy, and we all know this. But this happened 100 years ago, and it's more than 100 years ago, frankly to speak. And to your wonder, this project was built by the British. And you can wonder why, more than a century ago, why the British want to electrify a city, that to an Indian city. And we can easily realize it's only out of greed, we can say. You would have all heard about KGF, Kolar Goldfields, and this word has become more trending once we got the blockbuster Kannada movie which rocking star Yash is starring. I'm not going to tell you KGF chapter 2 story now, but I'm going to tell you a story which happened much earlier than the ages of KGF 1 or KGF 2 chapters which was narrated. So the story begins way back to 1880, where John Taylor and Sons, a British mining company, got license from the princely state of Mysore to mine out gold from KGF, which was widely spread that KGF have yellow metal. During that times, it was not that easy to dig deep into the earth, as this is known as the deepest mine of that time, somewhere around 3000 meters deep to be dug to extract this yellow metal. So the princely state of Mysore have granted the permissions and they started the exploitation. All the new machinery from General Electric and the other Swiss companies have immediately come and they started mining out, and it was told that nearly 900 tons of gold was mined out by John Taylor and Sons and was exported to England to make them wealthy. 900 tons, to contemporary price, it is 4,50,000 crores, and which can make a significant change in our country's GDP now. Okay, it's a gone case. Now let us come back. In 1902, this power plant was commissioned only to electrify KGF, Kolar Goldfields, so that the shafts can work with uninterrupted power supply, and the Britishers who started living there will have sufficient power, and they can have their air conditioning systems, and they can just have even water purifiers too at that time. And do you believe when KGF was electrified, even Bangalore and Mysuru or any others principal states or principal cities of India was not electrified? And this easily depicts that it's not they looked at development, they looked at just minting money. The electrification lines were drawn from Shivanasamudra hydroelectric power station to KGF, which was 140 km long, and it was the longest electrical line of that age in the world. From 1956, this is handover to Mysore state and then later to Karnataka state. Now Karnataka Power Corporation Limited is the owner of this hydroelectric plant, generating up to 42 megawatts of electric power. Indian government named this power plant as World Heritage Site and it is under highly protected area. And if you want to make a visit of this, you need to seek permission from Karnataka Power Corporation Limited, Bangalore, and then you can visit when you make a visit to Shivanasamudra. Don't forget this, friends, and please stay tuned for another interesting story in the next episode. Thank you. Let me thank our viewers of last video, Shivanasamudra Falls, who have given the feedback, and this feedback means a lot.